Oh my gosh. This is so fun. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? We're live. Hi. Hello. Oh my gosh. I'm learning how to do this StreamYard thing with like music and stuff. So that was fun. All right. Sweet. So yeah, so I snuck into a Zoom call for a new MLM. So hi everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, there's already 10 people here. That's actually real surprising. Hi, Sam, Christine, Monica, Liz, everybody. You guys ready to join my downline? I'm not starting an MLM, but Tony Van Schoik, the girl, she was the first ever market partner. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. She was the first market partner for Monate. And then some of us know that I've been following that Tony got terminated from Monate. And so she eventually kind of, we speculated this. She started her own MLM and it's called Fermaglo. So what a name, right? I know some of us mentioned that. So I snuck into a Zoom call. I used an alias. I made a whole new email and everything just in case, because I didn't want to try not to get blocked. I'm trying to, be in here. I'm also in the Facebook group. Hopefully I don't get kicked out of that. So I'll keep you guys updated. Right now, though, Fermaglo is in a pre-launch. So pre-launch. It sounds so stupid when you say it out loud. I mean, it sounds stupid when you read it too. That's why I put it in the title. It's literally called a pre-launch. So I snuck into the Zoom call because I wanted to know what it was all about, right? And yeah, seriously, no surprise that she started her own MLM, right? How do I show? Aha, see, there we go. All right. I'm getting more comfortable with the software here. So yeah, so she started her own MLM, and as I said, it's called Fermaglo, and their very first products are actually shampoo. Are we surprised? And so I guess it's about fermentation products and how it's better for you. I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram. I'm sure you don't, unless you really enjoy watching, the shit show that it is. Excuse my language. But yeah, so snuck into that Zoom call and I want to tell you guys all about it just before we get started, because I know this is going to keep showing on YouTube. These are all my opinions based on the little information that I know about this MLM so far, and just based on my experience in MLMs in general. I find them very scammy, culty, pyramid scheme-ish. Just my opinion. So, oh, and by the way, something else we're going to cover at the end that I I clicked on her. I looked at her Instagram today. I was out of town all weekend, so I feel like I missed a bunch of news. And then I went to her Instagram this morning and she had posted, she's really upset. I had originally did a video on this and I just I filmed it. I went to edit it and I was like, screw this. I don't want to take the time to edit. Let's just go live and have fun with this. And I did post a little snippet of that video on my Instagram if you guys saw it, about how there is no comp plan. So spoiler alert, there's no comp plan. And so she goes off on her Instagram about how she knows comp plans and it's going to be the best of the best. And anyways, it's a shit show. So, one more thing I want to tell you too before I pull this up here. I kind of screwed up on the screen recording. So fair warning, it is definitely fermented glow. It's definitely a little crooked, so some of the slides are cut off. Sorry about that, but the information is there enough. It's really just more to hear what they have to say and kind of, watch it. So let's see what they have to
our
say.
Systems through our training.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, that was a fast forward thing. I was trying to. It's a screen recording. It was fun. All right. Give me a minute here while it starts. I'm just going to let this roll through and we'll keep talking. I'm going to, as it's playing, as it gets started, I'm going to try to go through the comments here. Yeah, no comp plan. I know, right? She says she eats comp plans for breakfast and that she knows exactly what she's going to do, but I just don't understand how you're going to pitch a business when you don't even like have a way to present that how you're going to pay people. So you're asking them for money and telling them that they're getting their own business in a box or whatever, and that they don't know how they're going to pay you yet. So I think it's like literally ridiculous. All right, where are we here? This is me trying to figure out the link. Oh man. But this was really like, I could not, let me get comfortable here. Oh, I could not wait when I saw that she was starting to launch this. I had a couple people send me messages on Instagram seeing if I had noticed it before because Jay and Tony were posting a lot about it. So I was like, okay, I need to get in on this. I need to see what's going on. Yeah, probably. Fermented shampoo is probably going to smell like apple cider vinegar and old roses. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, Fermaglo, Gatorade, what the plants crave. All the things. All the things. Oh my God, that's really topical. I love that. Geez, why did it take so long for this to start? Oh, I think I was waiting. Oh, she was having technical difficulties. That's what happened. And she couldn't get me in. Not me, anybody. Which is also hilarious to me because she has more technical difficulties than I do. And I feel like she had been doing this because she does a Zoom call, I think, like every single day. And I always see it on the Facebook page that I'm on. And there's always new updates and all that stuff. The company sold out and made X amount of money. I'm going to try. Sorry, my ADHD is going to show like crazy in this video. I'm going to try to look at the camera and talk to you guys, but I also really want to be engaged in the comments here. The company sold out and made X amount of money, but they're in pre-launch. Yeah. Yeah, it's like wild. It's a pyramid scheme because they're not even like offering anybody yet. They're saying that the first original products are going to be available in part of this purchase. So, and then the rest of the money is going to go towards when you buy your business in a box. So I'm giving you guys all the spoilers. I'm kind of like summarizing it, but it's still really fun to watch, even though you kind of got the gist of it already. It's been a month. All right. Well, let's get you, Liz. Let's get you all updated with Tony's. Did I like pause this or something? Why is it taking so long? Oh my goodness. I thought we'd be here. Did I really start recording that early?
Hi, Jennifer.
All right, there we go.
Would someone do me a favor and enter the meeting ID in the chat below, just so we can make sure, because I have a couple of people saying they can't get in. And okay. I can't back out of this and go and look, or
I'll do it. I would fast forward through this, Phyllis. But I don't want to miss anything. So we're just going to keep.
So you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Technical difficulties here, trying to figure all of this out. We're so super excited that you're here. But we know that there's something going on because we've had a couple of people message us. Thanks, Phyllis. A couple of people message us and say they can't get in. So make sure you send them zoom.us, and then the, hold on, let me go back to the chat and look. The meeting ID is 811-3248-6108.
Someone doing that, or do you need me to?
Nope, I'm doing it right now.
Got it. Oh, Phyllis has got it. Awesome. Thank you, Phyllis.
Okay, so you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. I know we're running a few minutes after the hour, but we wanted to keep this timely. We're so excited that you're here. We know that we have some of you that have already joined us, and before I, get jumped into this, or my husband does, I'm going to turn it over to one of the first people that partnered with us. She's Jasmine, the one who gave us some of the vision, some of the ideas, and I really want to thank Nisa Casey for being a part of this and really sharing with us where we're going to go and what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and record this right now.
Recording in progress.
So without further ado,
I was really hoping that when she recorded this, that she was going to like email everybody like a replay, because I messed up on my own screen recording, but that didn't happen.
Y'all, my name is
I don't know where that recording went.
I'm going to introduce Anissa Casey. She's one of the first people that became someone that we locked arms with to make this the greatest thing that is ever going to happen in our industry. So Anissa, go right ahead, my friend.
Thank you, Tony. I really appreciate it. Hello, everybody. My name is Anissa Casey. I'm one of the board members and founding members of Fermaglo. I'm super excited to be here. My husband and I split our time between Missouri and the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. And no, I'm not rubbing it in, but I'm just making a statement. But
Must be nice.
I'm blessed to get to introduce our amazing co-founders, Tony and Jay. Tony and Jay are visionary entrepreneurs who have generated almost
I have so many
$5
questions.
billion in sales, redefining what's possible in the business world. Their transformative work has empowered hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs to shatter barriers.
Should we just like start a MLM Zoom call bingo card and then like I'll go live more often and we can see who wins, and then you get to, I don't know, you get to be number one in my downline. I don't know.
Achieve
something.
extraordinary success and revolutionize their businesses, which includes helping build over 100 7- and 8-figure income earners, as well as hundreds of thousands of thousandaires. When I say Tony,
When people say thousandaires, there is nothing more like cringy than the word thousandaire to me. Like hundredaire, thousandaire is to also just prove the percentage, like how she says that over however many years Tony and Jay have been involved in this, they've only created like 100 7- and 8-figure earners. Was that what she said? Did I understand that correctly? So anyways, a very small percentage, like we always talk about, very minimal amount of people actually make it to the top of MLMs. And they say it all right here. It's like, why don't we see through it yet?
and Jay have the biggest hearts for helping other people. I believe these numbers actually reiterate that fact. Now they continue their mission to inspire others to unlock their full potential. Driven by a deep passion for network marketing and backed by decades of experience, Tony and Jay have launched their own company, Fermaglo. While Fermaglo's innovative products focus on natural beauty, it's the pioneering business model that truly reflects their devotion to the industry. Built upon years of hands-on experience and keen understanding of what works and what doesn't, Fermaglo is poised to revolutionize the direct sales landscape. With Fermaglo, Tony and Jay are not just building a business, they're
This is so scripted, and I don't know how I feel about it. Because she's just straight up reading. I get it, like you want to be professional, you're starting a business, whatever. So you want it to be like, you know, you want to not forget to say anything, but it's like so scripted, and you can tell they've done this over and over and over again. And it's just so cringy. You're making it sound professional when it's not even like a business yet. Like it's literally not even a thing yet.
setting a new standard of innovation and excellence in the industry. So let me turn it over to my dear friends, Tony and Jay, who not only are my dear friends, but also inspire me each and every day. So welcome, Tony.
Do you think she also wrote down the part where she says they're her dear friends and inspire her every day? So I was responding to that comment. I forgot to put it up.
Thanks so much, Anissa. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your trust and your validity in us. That was a huge thing when we first started talking about this, all the way back in, I believe it was like October. We had already birthed this idea and talked about it way prior to this. And then we kind of put our foot on the gas, then took our foot off the gas. So here we are today, and we're so excited to be sharing this with you.
Since October, so 4 months, and we're still in pre-launch, and we don't really know a whole lot, but we're trying to recruit as many people as we can. That sounds so great and so perfect for me, you guys. It's a ground floor opportunity.
It is a new concept. It's a new concept because what we're taking is we're taking an amazing product, we're adding automation, we're adding technology, and what that is going to equal is new generational marketing. It's not direct sales, it's not MLM anymore, and it is not network marketing. This industry has not evolved. And so we are going to evolve it.
You can call it whatever you want, but it's still the same thing. Like now we're going to hear generational marketing everywhere. Oh, as if like the words generational wealth weren't completely like overused and out of context and just cringy to begin with.
Whether it likes it or not, whether you like it or not, we're going to give you amazing tools that you can use to truly grow your business. Now,
Thought you were talking about mine for a second, then I realized that Tony needs to take her rose-colored glasses off.
there are people on this call, they don't know who I am. So here's the thing. If you know who I am, drop it in the comments, but tell us, where are you tuning in from? Where's your city, your state? What are you excited about that you've heard prior to being on this call? But we really want to break the ice here because this is...
It's like all the Mon8 girls when they when they're advertising a hair product and they're always wearing hats or have their hair up in a messy bun. Don't get me wrong, as a hairstylist, my hair is not always done, but you kind of gotta be the product. Isn't that you need to be a product of the product? And that's one of the things that they always like talk about. Like that's a selling point, right? So girl, we need to see your hair.
This is not our company. This is all of our companies. And so we're locking arms with you to create an incredible platform. So before I really get involved into the weeds, I want to introduce my husband. He's been an amazing part of our journey over the last, well, really almost 20 years since Phyllis and I were together in 2009.
Thank you.
Part of this industry, part of us growing a business together. So,
oh look, there I am.
Honey, Jay, if you don't mind unmuting
I didn't
and
know.
saying a little bit about yourself and about what we're doing here.
You guys.
So first,
I didn't know you could do those filters on Zoom because it's been so long since I had used it. I should have left it up the whole time. I was trying to make it fun for myself.
first off, thank you everybody for joining us at 6 p.m. on a Monday night. It's always great that so many people can tune in at dinner time, homework time, everything. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us. And it really isn't us. We've got some amazing business partners that we've locked arms with, and you're going to meet them throughout the call tonight. And Tony and I, we went to middle school, we went to high school together. We've been friends most of our lives. And she's one of those people that always has these big ideas. And sometimes for me, I'm an engineer by profession. I was an engineer in Chicago for 25 years and build roads and build things. So I need a plan. I need something to...
Yeah, it's like that same amount of excitement for Jay, as excited as ever. He sounds so monotone. It's like he gets forced to do this stuff, but then he tries to act excited. I don't know. I don't understand why Jay tries to get involved. It's really bad.
follow. I need a spreadsheet. And Phyllis and I were, and Harry, we were all engineers together in Chicago. Although Harry, you were the smart one. You were doing the high tech stuff. But whenever Tony has these ideas and she lays them out for me, and we try and figure it out together, I just don't know sometimes where she gets these ideas from. And Fermaglo.
No, just to clarify again, I was trying to explain this at the beginning. This was my fault. This is not their fault. I screwed up on the screen grab and I didn't have it. This was my fault. So some of the slides are cut off, some heads are cut off. Definitely my fault, not their fault. But I wouldn't be surprised if they, if they did screw up. But I will take the blame for that one. That was my fault. You guys, please be careful. I do not promote drinking on this platform. But I might take a sip with you guys every time she says lock arms.
Those big ideas that she's had for a couple of years. It's been something that she's been passionate about talking about. And this summer, especially, she's like, okay, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And me being the plan-oriented spreadsheet guy, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, there ain't no way we're going to do that. Then she sat me down. She's like, okay, we want to do this. We want to do this. We want to do this. And then I realized we can do it. And the thing that makes it so unique is that it's totally field focused. It's all about putting the power back into the field, and it's all about sharing profit. It's also about health insurance opportunities that our brand partners can be involved with, investment opportunities, teaching people how to run their business, teaching people the right way and the wrong way, accounting workshops, and things that the traditional network marketing companies haven't done, as well as having this unique of a product. Now, Tony's going to get into what makes Fermaglo.
Shampoo is so unique. Oh my gosh. I can't find shampoo anywhere. Where am I going to get shampoo? This is so crazy.
So special, but it really is truly unique. And building this with our board of directors, building this with our amazing internal and behind the scenes team, it's just been it's been a labor of love. And again, we're so glad. I see a lot of familiar faces. A lot of you have been on the other calls too. This is fantastic. So thanks for joining us. Thank you for being here. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Tony.
So thank you guys. So for whatever reason, there are a lot of people that could not get
this comment, shampoo with health insurance. I'm not sure I want an insurance agent advising me with my hair. Here's the thing. You have to create a problem and then solve the problem. That's how you make money. That's business, right?
On this call. I was kind of fielding that, and that's why I was thankful that Jay and Anissa shared some stuff with you guys so I could figure out the logistics, but it is what it is, right? So based on what Anissa and Jay shared with you guys and a little bit about what we've done, I just want to share, you know what, you guys, this is our passion project. I love this industry. I've been a student of this industry for many, many years, but things have to change. Things have to get better. We have to incorporate things that I had spoken about before with automation, with technology, with AI to move forward, and with digital assets and IP. That's going to be a huge thing. So we have this.
How are we going to start an MLM? The first products are shampoo, as most of us know in the comments. You guys, spoilers over here in the comments, but they're selling shampoo, right? So that's their first 9 products. We already know this, and she'll talk a little bit about it later. But then she's also like wants to sell like AI, automation, technology, and health insurance, and banking. Banking is in here too. Some sort of something that sounds not at all like a scam. It's just I can't wrap my head around it. Like why not like be like focused and be like an expert at one thing before you go too far? Because it's kind of like, I feel like some of that is like the reason why like Monate started falling apart, because they realized they couldn't focus only on shampoo, but it was such a hard selling point at the beginning that was all they did. And so Fermaglo is just going to come out and do all these things that have nothing to do with each other because they want to be that like lifestyle brand. And it's like, nothing makes sense to me right now.
Whole entire plan that's going to happen, not only just promoting.
It's literally all of them. It's shampoo, insurance, some banking. It's literally all of them.
A great
let's keep watching.
Product.
You'll see. It's a train wreck.
You guys, this is why companies and our industry has gotten a black eye over the last 2.5 years. They haven't adopted technology. We went and we looked at 70 companies, and they're not doing these things, which we're going to share with you, which we are doing. And in turn, it is going to help you, especially those of you that get started with us right from the get-go, because you're going to get very special advantages that the company is doing in order to help you be more successful.
You're only successful if you get in at the beginning. Yikes.
So what our industry does is that they leave it up to the individual. We're not going to do that. We're going to give you the tools. So I'm going to just
I'm still trying to figure this out, honestly.
Shoot, I forgot to share.
I didn't get enough
screen.
information when I
Hold
watched
on,
this.
Guys.
But you guys can help me break it down.
Just a second. And all right, let me load this up. Give me just 1 minute. I am so sorry. I have been on back-to-back calls all day today. So here we go. Let's rock and roll.
She immediately forgot how to
Still
do it.
not doing it. Okay, so you guys give me 2 seconds.
Whatever happens.
Let me just get out of this call. I have to come back in because I have to upload it before I am in the call. So
I'll be the time filler. Don't worry.
Jay, just go ahead and share with them, and then I'll come back in just a second.
I don't know. This sounds kind of dangerous.
So much time
Have a captive crowd.
I know.
I control the microphone. I don't know about that.
You know what? I'm gonna turn the host controls over to you first, just so the call does
Well, I
not
wouldn't
stop.
go that far. That'll go to my head.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Thank you. So,
Recording stopped.
the amazing thing about everybody that we're working with right now is that we've known them for quite a while, and there's some new people that have joined us. And
You're probably
you see
right,
them
but
on
I'll
there, you
bring
see
that up
Tessa
again
and
a little bit
Adam.
later.
We just met them. Well, I mean, we've known them for a while, but through other people. And, you heard from Anissa earlier. Her and her husband, Jason, have been around for a long time. And everybody knows Phyllis and Harry. So having this crew that we've put together and they've invested in the company. They are part of the company. And it's just been amazing how well we all
Health insurance for reps, only high ranks. Juice Plus does this too. Okay, sorry. I just really wanted to put that in there so you can put a pin in it and go back to it later.
work together. And we're all so
Plus,
excited
Jay's
to
not saying
bring
anything
this
important.
to the field, because it's just every one of us has these big ideas and we're figuring out how to implement them. And we work amazingly well together. And you're going to see that in the rest of this presentation. And if you decide to come aboard, you're going to
Recording
see
in progress.
what our core group can do. So you got it now, Tone? Are you good?
I'm good. Thanks for your patience, everybody. All right. Did you want to finish what you were saying?
No, I was right on time. I saw you. I was done.
All right, you
Is
guys.
it recording?
Recording
Comments for
stopped.
making this even more fun.
Recording in
just stopped.
progress.
It
Okay.
is recording. Sorry, you guys. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you. And thank you so much for being so patient. But here we roll. So welcome to the world of Fermaglo, where we are unlocking your natural vitality with every fermented drop. This truly is your digital beauty brand and company.
What in the word salad? Unlock natural vitality with every fermented drop. I did not order a word salad for dinner, but thanks, Tony. Thank you for that.
And also delivering world-class excellence. So I'll talk about that in just a second. So here is what fermentation and its contribution does. If you don't know, your skin is the largest organ on your body. And so this helps enhance the absorption of natural ingredients. It helps with healthy skin microbiome. So you have 3 microbiomes in your body that we know of. You probably have more. There's one in your gut, and you guys know that I talk about gut health all the time. There's
First of all, there's more than 3. It's not even about that we know of. Like, it's a Google search, but it's just like, I just had to point that out. There's definitely more than 3. So we're already off to a terrible start.
one in your mouth and there's one on your skin.
And the
So
gut health.
with that being said, is that everything that you put on your skin is absorbed into your bloodstream in 7 seconds and into every organ within 20 seconds.
1000% not true what she just said. We are not SpongeBob. We don't just absorb everything like instantly. Otherwise, like when you take a shower, you would like blow up like a balloon, because then we would like absorb the water. That's just literally not how that works. But go off, Tony. Go off.
It helps to reduce inflammation. It helps with the skin barrier function. So again, your skin is a part of your immune system. And then it also aids in proper pH level and helps with skin sensitivities. So that's a little bit about the product. What makes us different as a company? Here's the benefits. is that one, we're giving you entrepreneurial education. So you guys, if you decide to get, right in line with us tonight, we have a call on Wednesday at 2:30. It's our calls every single week. We did a call with entrepreneurial education that we were talking about investments and retirement. And then we have a call next week with how to pick professionals, one professional for your business, which is really, really important, which is a business lawyer, right? So we have all of these experts coming in and telling you exactly what you need to have a business. But also on top of that, we have CPA, we have financial advising. I want to bump down towards the bottom there, talk about retirement. It's not 401k or anything like that. It's actually truly your retirement that you pour into and that you get the benefits, in having as you can borrow against. It's called infinite banking. If you guys have never heard of it, it is.
So infinite banking, that she just like brings this up and like, so infinite banking is also something we're going to talk about. I don't really understand what that is, but there is another video that she did on her channel that I was watching. I was trying to figure it out. It's basically like tax evasion to me is like what it sounded like. I don't know if it's legit. I don't know if it's a scam. Reddit says it's a scam. Other people say it's legitimate. If anybody knows anything about infinite banking, please comment. Please tell me more. I would like to know, but it doesn't sound like it's not scammy. So, but I think maybe I'll do either a live or I'll just cover that video. I'll put it on here so that way you guys can watch it. But she gets with like some professional banker, and it's basically like pulling money out of your retirement, but there's some way you can do it without having taxes taken out. So I don't understand at all. And yeah, whatever.
It's a concept that nobody talks about because the government doesn't want you to know because it's a tax shelter. And it's wonderful. We've been using it for 5 years. On top of that, you have digital market. Oh, let me go back. When you do that with the retirement fund, you walk away with it. So it doesn't matter what you decide to do within the company, you will always have that as your own. So on the technology side of it, the digital marketing piece of it, and this is what excites me to no end because no company is doing any of the benefits that we're talking about right now. We're talking about
Thank you, Monica.
CRMs, software, social media calendars, AI training. We're talking about SEO and lead generation platforms. And if you don't know what those stand for,
Thank you,
SEO
Liz.
is when you type in something on Google and it comes up number one, right? It's called search engine optimization. So we are doing all of this to make our company. And if you,
I love that she's over here like, yeah, we're giving you SEO like that. I just feel like she's acting like this is like a new thing, and it's not. Like with money, all that stuff was already there. It's like this for any MLM. It's already there. Their marketing is already there. So much so that you're not allowed to make your own marketing decisions and choices. Like you technically aren't allowed to use other graphics that you make on your own. So like this is not like new and revolutionized generational marketing. I can't.
go Google fermented products, we're going to come up as on the first page in Google. Okay. Lead generation. So
You also know what else can get you on the first page of Google? Ads. You could just pay for them to do that. Like it's more than just like not only SEO can do that, but just paying for ads can do that too. This is not new.
we're doing paid advertising through Facebook, Instagram, eventually TikTok, and some other different modalities,
It's not.
Google AdSense, if you know any of this kind of stuff. But when you pay to advertise and you do the lead generation, that can increase your sales up to 451%. Think about that. No other network marketing company in the world is doing it. This is why it's new generational marketing. It's because you have to pull all of these modalities in, and it just can't be about having, hey, we've got a great product, go sell it. So we're going to share a little bit more about that with you in just a second. But this is a true lifestyle company. Gone are the days of having a luxury mobile and all of these exotic trips, because that takes 20% off the profit of a company. So we want to put that back into the plan so you can get the car that you want and you can go on vacation.
We don't offer trips. We don't need that because that takes away from our bottom line.
And family trips.
It's just
or
a
do
weird
whatever
thing
when you want, where
to
you want
say.
to go. But it will not kind of degrade the experiences that we're going to have. We're going to have learning events. We're going to have experiences. We're going to have workshops. All of these things, instead of somebody standing there up on stage telling you, oh, well, I did this, this, and this. No, you're actually going to get education and tangibles to take along with you. And so we are a true life.
Every MLM gives you education and tangibles. I mean, you could just print it, I guess, but that's literally what every trip is too. Like when you win the trip, like just there's nothing new. There's no new information here. This is not new. I can't think of more words because there are no words other than to say this is just the same old shit, different shampoo. Eventually it'll be
company.
shampoo.
Okay. Next is that digital marketing platform. Here's the 3 biggest struggles that people in our industry have. One is a text messaging campaign, an email campaign, and a social media calendar. This is a one and done. It's done right. It's done for you. You can customize it, but it will be stair-step. It will be one synonymous message through our systems, through our training, through our digital marketing platform. But you will even have options to create your own stuff, and you can create your own training. That's fine, right? But we don't want you to think that you have to recreate the wheel. So all of that will be stair-step. So you can focus on the really important things like relationship building. But you'll have the option where if you want to, you can even create your own courses and sell them. So super simple. Our first product.
She'll tell you later, not only can you create your own courses and sell them, they're going to be offering courses and sell them. And you can sell them. Master Resale Rights, that one. Yeah, she's offering that too. Like, what in the world?
Offering will be in hair care. And here's the reason why is because health and wellness and skincare in our industry, there's a lot of companies out there doing that, but we want to focus on scalp health. We want to focus on things that really will transform your health. And
you're literally not focusing on anything because where'd that comment go? Sam said, is she throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks? That is what it looks like. Absolutely. There's no focus because there's nothing being focused on. There's like a million different things. This is like, I have ADHD. This is my brain as if it were an MLM. I'm just going to do all these different things and maybe one of them might get done, but I'm probably just going to take a nap instead. And I will stay in pre-launch forever.
Your scalp being one of the most sensitive things that you can actually treat to have really, really great locks. And even let's say, if guys want to shave their head or, they're balding or losing hair, whatever the case may be, your scalp is the first thing that the environment sees. So you've got to protect that. And it's very sensitive. So we're all about that. So we're going to talk about the key products that we're going to go into. There's 9 of them. So we're going to have a shampoo. Let me just let somebody in. We're going to have a shampoo and conditioner duo for fine, thin flyaway hair. We're going to have a shampoo and conditioner duo for very thick, curly ethnic hair. So the fine hair is Vitality. The thick, curly hair is Essence. And then I want to bebop down to the bottom, shampoo and conditioner for guys, because this is equal opportunity.
Does she even know what she's talking about? No, we know the answer to that question. She has no idea what she's talking about. It doesn't even she's not even speaking confidently at all. She has no idea what's in these products, what she's offering. It's just too much. It's too much.
Honestly, couples, not honestly, this is a fact. Couples in this business, they do very, very well. Okay. But this is an equal opportunity for both men and women. So we've got Primal for him. So we have actually 3 products for specifically geared for men, the shampoo and conditioner duo and the scalp serum. Now the scalp serum is also for women, but right. So we're promoting that for both genders. And we're going to have the scalp health serum, which I'm going to talk about in
I can't get over her just not knowing what the hell she's talking about.
a second. We have the detangler, which is a must because it's #1 way that hair gets broken. And then we also have a hair shine gloss oil. You guys, it's the shiz. Okay. So the
No
leave-in
clue.
serum. This is
No
our
clue.
flagship product. This is the Mac Daddy. This is the one thing that will restore wake up follicles. You'll be able to use it in your hair. It's absolutely amazing. And it is just, you can feel it when you put it on your scalp, the kind of like the effect that it has throughout your skin, but it helps.
Okay. I am sorry for this tangent right now, but I need to compare this to something because it's funny. Unfortunately, it's something that I really enjoy, but I am a Detroit Lions fan. Okay. If anybody here watches football, you'll probably understand what I'm talking about. Sorry if I'm alienating some people that have no clue who the hell Dan Campbell is. He is the coach of the Detroit Lions, and he can make anything sound professional. I guess I could use a cult leader. I'm not saying that Dan Campbell's a cult leader. Wow, I don't want to go that far. But anyways, the part where she's just saying nothing and she's trying to make it sound like she's saying something and failing very miserably, where like at least Dan Campbell's like saying, yeah, you guys, you're just any football coach. Okay. I just think Dan Campbell, because that's my guy. But when you're watching football and then the reporters interview the coaches, is like, oh yeah, the guys we're gonna go out and we're gonna score some scores and play some games and do some ball. And it like doesn't make sense. And I was like, yeah. It's like that's what's happening right now. She's just saying random shit. And the scalp serum, and you put it on the scalp and you feel the feelings, and then it does the things, and it's great. Like that's like what the hell is going on?
To increase blood flow. This is why you feel it, right? It has enzymatic properties of biotin, guava leaf ferment, and then y'all, if you've ever heard of peptides, right? It's a buzz right now. It's been around for 30 years for internals, but not a lot for externally. So those peptides, they're going to rock and roll your scalp. Okay. So this is what
Rock and
I
roll your
am
scalp.
really focusing
Rock
on,
and roll that
the
scalp.
difference that we're going to make in our industry. Yes, we have a great product. Yes, we have one of the best formulators in the entire world that has a 32 career track record. I had the pleasure of working with him for almost 5 years, but we have street cred. And this goes back to, we've got to have credibility and we have to have things in place. And this is why, and you guys, every startup that I have worked with, every startup that I have seen, every single person that has come to me because of my experience in startups, they do not have this. And this is what we are going to have. We already have some.
Exactly, Genevieve. Thank you. That's yes. It's like, what are you saying? This has nothing to do with anything. You just that's street cred. Let's go into the street cred thing. So who is this guy? Does anybody know who this guy is? Because I don't.
Systems. That's huge. Training and transparency. So you don't have to recreate the wheel and do all the training yourself. It is a one and done. Now, we truly believe as a leader, as a person out there, you have to build relationships. This is your #1 priority. We do not talk about this enough in new generational marketing, is that your relationships are top and you've got to form those. You've got to build those. That's where we want you to spend your time, and also within recognition. That's huge. The E is for exemplary leadership. My friend John.
Have you guys ever watched, there's videos on YouTube, they're like short films, and it's what English sounds like to people that don't speak English, where it's like she's saying English words, but none of it makes sense. I feel like I'm watching that right now.
Maxwell says, everything rises and falls on the sword of leadership. And I still remember sitting there in that
John
small
Maxwell
room where we were talking with him at his facility in Atlanta, Georgia, when he just really just brought this home.
Come on.
And it's so true. And so we have already a powerful, amazing community of phenomenal leaders. E is for education, right? You've got to educate. You've got to educate on your products. You've got to educate on the technology. You've got to educate on the systems, all the things.
Wants to say hi.
Right? So we're going to segue all of this together instead of all of you going out there and fractionalizing every little bit. And then the T, of course, is for technology. This is probably the greatest area that we have in business today, is to do exactly that. Okay. So here's another little fun fact for you. Just give me a second here. I've been on Zooms pretty much all day. Is that along with a lot of the other challenges that we looked at, this top 70 companies in our industry, their mission statement and their core values. This will be on our landing page. I actually have had this for about
She called this a fact, but then said it's a mission statement and core values. I'm confused. I don't know what she's talking about.
The last 7.5 years, but it's truly built on what we see our company as, not just professionally, but personally: culture, love, integrity, and quality. And that our mission is to create a community where people can come together, learn, grow, be inspired to design the life that they want and build a lasting legacy. We offer support, positivity, encouragement, and with a focus on integrity, inclusion, and respect. We believe that everyone deserves the chance to explore their potential, reach their goals, and our table is open to all. So you guys, again, the 5 pillars. No, family is not a spelling error, because there are a lot of people on this call that were our friends that are now our family, that we're so proud and just
Wait, did she made up the word family? I missed that the first time I watched, the first like 3 times I watched this. I missed that.
so grateful for. We can't do this without them. I'm not the smartest person in the room. Jay, he's great at when it comes to numbers and, looking at things from an internal perspective, but those are our gifts. We're bringing other people around us that have gifts we don't have. And so that's through that: fitness, faith, finances, and freedom. So core values, let's talk about that.
Faith, fitness, finances, freedom. Where was the shampoo?
That for a second. Love. It's the most powerful emotion on earth. It moves mountains. And when we act with love, it truly creates the most powerful energy and emotion that is out there, and everything falls into place. And then you have it gets done with purpose and meaning. Kindness. Again, it's much needed in the world, even in the business place, right? You can't be cutthroat. You can't have managers being jealous of people and, trying to, diminish their capacity. Is that everything we have to do has to be done. I always try to place myself in other people's shoes.
Everything we have to do has to be done. I don't even know what to say to that.
For most of the time, just to reflect and see how can I treat them with kindness to get the messaging across. And then next is camaraderie and collaboration. They go together. Guys, relationship capital, the reason why everything has happened for us is because of the relationships, right? From our formulator to our startup consultant to helping us build out the software, the website developer, all of this, project management. This can't happen. And this can't happen without Naomi and Catherine. It can't. They do amazing roles in our business and always have been. So relationships are key. Collaboration is key. We're going to lock arms with you. This is why you're our business partners, right? So next is integrity. This would
I was literally thinking the same thing. Is she being illogical or am I just really tired? I feel like my brain is hurting because I'm trying to focus more on what she's saying.
probably be number one for me, because you have to say what you do and do what you say. Transparency is key. And so this is why, you're going to know exactly where the ingredients come from, how it's made, how clean we are, third-party testing, peer reviews, all the things. You're going to see transparency into your commissions 15 minutes in. Every single quarter of the hour, you're going to see exactly what you're making. And this is what we have to do, because you guys, I researched so many companies. You need to know, right? We all need to know. So, and we need to know how we can celebrate you, right? So this is really, really key. Last but not least is grit and perseverance. And then we'll talk about how you can get involved. But grit is all about courage. It's all about, yeah, we're a startup, guys, but we're not going to look like a startup.
I love that she just used a synonym for synonym. I call my dog a synonym roll because he looks like a cinnamon roll. That's the audio. But I like that she's just like grit, courage. Yes, that was she. Yeah, words. I'm starting to talk like her now. I've been listening for too long. Ah, shoot. Sorry. I just messed it up. All right, where'd we go? Oh. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go.
Bonuses. So we have that available.
The gaps in
To learn from.
Every single quarter of the hour, you're going to see exactly
There we
what
go.
you're making. And this
Sorry,
is
I
what
messed
we
up
have to do,
where my
because
spot.
you guys, I researched so many companies. You need to know, right? We all need to know. So, and we need to know how we can celebrate you, right? So this is really, really key. Last but not least is grit and perseverance. And then we'll talk about how you can get involved. But grit is all about courage. It's all about, yeah, we're a startup, guys, but we're not going to look like a startup. We've got, I burned the boat. We ordered over 1 million units to start.
You know what makes you look like a startup? The fact that you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And it's very clear. Like, there's no comp plan. You have no idea when you're going to send this shit out. Nothing. Just, let's try it. I don't know. You're all over the place with your products.
Start this company. We have, partnered with the best of the best. We have, thought about things that this industry needs that no other company is doing. It takes guts. And I'm willing to be the captain of that burning boat. But anyways, grit and perseverance, right? Consistency, it trumps everything. Consistency is key. So when you persevere, when you show up every day, that's the difference that anything here will make. So with the core values, before we can show you how to get involved, I just want to hear from a couple of our board members, investors. I want you to hear, why they got involved, what their.
I highly doubt that they've ordered that many units as well. She has to be, but I'll take her word for it just for the sake of this, right? So she ordered a bunch of products, but she still has no idea how she's going to get them together and ship it out. And the only reason I say that is because she says that later in the video. Which we're only halfway through. What the heck?
And then I'm going to turn it back over to Jay and Anissa, and then I'm going to show you how to get involved. So hang on for just a few more minutes. But Tracy, I'm so excited that you said yes. You are a dear friend of ours, and we're so excited to have you on board. So what are you excited about, my friend?
Yeah, so I actually have butterflies right now, and there's no reason for me to have butterflies other than this opportunity is going to change people's lives. It's going to change lives. And that's our passion, right? I have a passion for helping women, especially women, realize their worth.
What is going on?
And part of realizing our worth, Angela, I see you shaking your head, yes, is recognizing the goodness in each other and being honest with each other. And this company is based on the values that my husband Shannon and I live on. I'm so thankful and excited for some gals that are on the call right now. I love the men that are involved in this. If you guys would know my husband, this isn't a normal thing for him to jump into. But when I started talking about the business opportunity, he said, wait a minute, let's talk about shares. And it blew my mind. But God's timing is perfect. I totally believe in that. I believe in this company with my whole heart. I would lay down for Tony and Jay. That's how much I trust them. And Anissa, and I'm getting to know Tessa and Adam and Phyllis and Harry I just met today. And there's some wonderful people who are on the board, and behind we stand with, I shouldn't say behind, we stand with Tony and Jay. And we want nothing more than to see you realize your worth and see what you can do.
Awesome. Tracy, thank you so much. So Tessa and Adam, if you don't mind sharing a little bit from you guys.
My name's Adam. It's my wife, Tessa. For myself, I am very new to this world. I've been a lineman for 20 plus years. My wife's a cosmetologist. So my knowledge of, I'll say, this world has all come from her. But one of the neatest things that I noticed from the very beginning, Anissa and Jason brought this to us and introduced us to Tony and Jay, was just the excitement and the passion behind the project and the company. All of the people on the board are husband and wife couples, and to me, that's something I
All the husband and wife couples. It's sounding like Amway again.
didn't expect at all. So we're just so excited to have all these experts to learn from, all the years of knowledge to know the do's and don'ts, and we just can't wait to see this thing start rolling.
Absolutely. I agree with everything he said. And this board, everyone is just solid gold. You guys are the kind of people that make the world go around, and we're thankful to be a part of this.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Phyllis, Harry, you guys want to
There's a bunch of nothing burgers still happening. I'm not getting why we're even talking to these other people.
jump in and say a couple of things?
Absolutely.
Sure, absolutely. We've known Tony and Jay for quite some time and been friends for the entire time. I'm not a man of a lot of words, but this was
I don't want to make fun of
definitely a
this guy.
no-brainer. So we're with them 100% of the way. I can see this thing blowing up so quick. It's just going to be awesome.
And you know what? I was super
Probably
excited
sink
because when
just
I
as fast
told
as it grows.
Harry about it, it was a yes right away. I had already decided, you know, I'm one who asked for forgiveness, not for permission. But anyway, he was on board with it. And we have been together since 2009. And we've seen the good, the bad, the ugly with this industry. And I can't say enough about Tony and Jay and their servant heart. And we are so excited to be founders and investors in this. But more importantly, the thing that really stands out to me is there was no CRM, and Tony went and developed it with a team of people. There is nothing in the network marketing industry that addresses the pitfalls. So Tony got a team together and we're creating it. So this is the place to be. This is on point with the trends, the technology. And I agree with Tony. We are, with Harry, we are going to blow this up to billions, and we are going to change billions of lives in the meantime. So thank you again for the opportunity
Thank
to
you.
be a part of this.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Rob, I don't know if you can unmute. You were the only one that I saw when I was scrolling down through our board members and investors. So I don't know if you can hop on and say anything.
Hello, can you see me? Not sure.
Hey, hi. Thank you. How are
Sure.
you?
Good to see everybody on.
I wonder if Tony even realized that like she never went out of presentation mode and nobody can even see who the hell is talking through any of this. I mean, nobody needs to see these people talking because, as mentioned in the comments, somebody said this is just like an ass kissing fest. That was Melissa. Yeah, you're right. That's what this is. So we've just been staring at this green screen of whatever words for too
The whole
long.
time with Rhiannon, we're actually at Tanner's first trampoline tumbling class. So he's 10 and he's done a bunch of different sports, but wanted to try the trampoline. So very excited to be here. Very excited to see these faces.
He is in the bottom corner though. You just can't see it because I cut it off. But I feel like if this was like my Zoom, I would take the presentation mode off temporarily and make it more, I don't know, so you knew who the hell you were talking to.
Just to reiterate what everyone said, the board itself is made up of, doesn't have to be husband and wives, but we are all husband and wives who have a passion for the industry. Let me walk away from the noise here. We have a passion for the industry. Rhiannon, my wife, is on listening. She's been in this social networking or network marketing for about 5 years now. Met Tony.
It's not network marketing. It's generational marketing. Get it right, dog.
A couple years ago. And like was just said a minute ago, I think with Phyllis on, what we're bringing to the market is something that is a long time coming. The gaps in trainings, the gaps in the technology, we're talking about the automation, talking about the text message campaigns, the email campaigns, the social marketing, social media calendar. Like, we're going to be able to provide individuals with guidance, tools, and that's on top of the amazing products. I was one who was able to already try the products, gave feedback to the rest of my board members, went back to the chemist, started making some adjustments to, again, deliver the best clean products along with the most amazing technology. I think every day in our group chat, right, we're posting how excited we are for the interest and how excited we are for the different milestones we're hitting with getting this off the ground. And so my wife, Rhiannon, and I were just super excited to be here and partnering with the business partners who have already signed up, with you if you choose today to sign up and join us on this venture. And also excited to partner with Tony, Jay, and all the other board members that were able to join us thus far on this journey.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Rob. So
she just said that was awesome. That was so awesome. How awesome you said I was the whole time. You said I was so awesome, and that was so awesome.
What we're gonna do, and Phyllis, if you can just go through the comments for me and just scroll through and see if there's anything that I need to answer, I would really appreciate it. But you guys, before we show you how you can get involved, we do have very few allotment of investment opportunities left. We vet you. You have to be accredited. There's a process that you have to go through, but we are looking for people to complement what we're already doing. That's a conversation outside of here. But what I want to reiterate before we show you how you can get involved is that our compensation plan, I have put a lot of thought into it. I eat compensation plans for breakfast. I have looked at over 300 companies, probably over in the course of my last 10, 12 years. I know what works. I know what doesn't work.
She knows what works. She knows what doesn't work. But she still has no idea how she's going to put it all together. Like, there's no comp plan, nothing, zero.
However, the one thing that I will tell you, it's a unilevel and matrix combination. But then again, we want to really recognize all ranks and give continuous every month bonuses. So we have that available. We are not hard yet on the percentages, only because this is one of the last things that comes along when you're doing this, is that, you've got to have all of your expenses, what your costs are going to be. We just got the cost on the goods alone.
How are you literally going to pitch a join my business, but I have no idea how it's actually going to be successful? I don't have a projected profit and loss statement. I don't know how much I'm selling this shit for. I don't know how much commission I'm going to give to our affiliates or market partners or whatever she's calling them. You know what I mean? Like, how, what in tarnation are you doing,
not
Tony?
Including the packaging and all the fun stuff, but it's going to be absolutely fabulous. You're walking through this with us. So if you ever decide to start a business, regardless of it, whether it's a virtual technological, whether it's a physical, whether it's brick and mortar, you're still going to get the same things that we're going to be sharing with you because we're
brick and mortar. So like, is it going to be like Herbalife's like health clubs? So do I get to open up a salon without being a cosmetologist? So I can sell a shampoo or like a beauty store or something? Like, how is she even going to pitch brick and mortar?
partnering with you. You are a part of this, and you're going to be a part of basically our decision making and all of that stuff. So let me share with you. So the initial investment to hold your place for all of this is just $99. Now, that gets you the placeholder. It gets you exclusive training. You will be able to participate in the leads program that we're doing. And you guys, we just started doing this yesterday. We already got like, I don't know, even on a $15 ad budget a day, I think we got like 100 leads in. So they'll be distributed.
I wonder what misleading ads she's throwing out there, convincing people to give her their email.
Depending on,
or how many of them are just people like me that want more information so that way we can expose it on the internet.
If you decide to hold your place. So we're going to help you start building your team. This is ongoing. It's one of the things that no company is doing. And so maybe, we'll inspire companies to start doing this so they can have more fluidity and they can have more profit. So that's going to be a big thing. That lead generation is massive. You don't have to go and pay for your ads and figure it out on your own. Shares, this really is profit allocation. So we'll be putting the profit margin into a pool, and we haven't decided exactly what percentage that is going to be yet. It is only going to be available for 500 people. And
nobody else is doing this. Isn't Mon8 doing this? And I'm sure you have to maintain a certain rank to continue to get it. I mean, I don't know that information because she doesn't know that information. So she's going to pitch this, but has no idea what exactly it is that she's selling.
we're already
I say that loosely.
there as of Wednesday of when we started sharing this with people. So think about that. So what we're going to do is we're getting ready to automate this call. We'll have this call every single day where you can plug people into. They will get the same information. But here's what you need to do. If you're going to scan that code or click on that link, you're going to get the order form. You're going to fill that out. You're going to get a welcome email. Thank you email. It's probably going to go into your junk, spam, or promos. Go look for it. Then the workflow that we've already created, they're going to ask you who invited you and what city.
It's going into your spam folder because it's spam, okay? Red flag, red flag.
You're from. So that's already done, okay? Here's the best thing. Were you guys on Instagram when you got a message from me when you said the keyword? That's automation. It's another thing that we're going to teach you. It's really, really cool. And then we also have this app called Lead Connector, where you can get all of your messages in one place. Think about that. Text, email.
I'm going to bet that Lead Connector is not connected to her business at all. It's just something else that they recommend you can do to put it all in. I'm going to look that up for my own business. Shit.
Instagram, Facebook, all of it. It's really cool. I love that. I love that. So anyways,
because it's a pre-launch, Monica. So it's not even the pre-launch. That's how early you're getting in. This is a ground floor opportunity. So this is like underground now. It's not even ground floor. It's the underground because you're in the pre-launch. You get it.
We're talking about that. The $99 investment, it comes off of your initial business in a box. So this is what it is. We're business partners. We're locking arms together. You get a business in a box. It is stair step. It's all 9 products. You cannot sign up any other way. We're not doing that. right? This
Crawl
is
space
simple.
opportunity. That's good.
So, whether you want to use all the
It's a
products or
bunker.
not,
It's a
that's
bunker
fine.
opportunity.
Neither here nor there. You can sell the other products, right? So your average price point, if you go look at premium hair care lines, that's where we're really landing on. We don't have that yet. Now, I know that a lot of you are saying, oh man, you don't have a lot of stuff yet. Doesn't matter. We already have it, forecasted out. It's just a few things that we have to get through this week. But
this would be like if I was trying to grow my clientele before I got my license, like back in like high school, before I even knew I wanted to do hair. I was like, you know what? Come see me. This is my pre-launch. I'm gonna install hair extensions in your hair like 2 years from now, but I need you to pay me a deposit now. Assuming I'm even good at it. I don't what is it? Dude, it's like a bunker. So it's just ground floor. I like the crawl space analogy. It's a crawl space launch. That's it.
those 500 spots, they're going to be gone.
Creepy,
by the
moldy
end of this
basement
week, I guarantee
opportunity.
you.
Yes.
So, woo. Anyways, I know that we went a little bit over time. I apologize for that, but I do want to open it up for questions from you. And please unmute, or you can put them in the chat.
Shout out to MLM Exit, who is one of the people that did reach out to
I
me.
didn't see
informing
any
me about
questions,
this.
Tony, that weren't answered.
Okay.
I have a question, Tony.
Hey, Ange, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome.
So will this recording be available for us to send to people, or are we still trying to get them to the daily calls?
So I actually recorded one yesterday without a bunch of people on it, where we had a bunch of different things. I just got the link for that. I will send that out to you.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Tony, someone just asked, when will the launch be for the product?
So the product is estimated to be done, fulfilled by the end of June. We're still waiting on some final timelines on that, but
June? It is barely February. And you want me to give you $100 for some products that now I don't even know if I'm going to get? Yo, it's like Transact Card again, but like with shampoo.
Here's the thing that we're doing right now in pre-launch. We're teaching you how to gain business partners. You will have time to get your hands into the product before we actually have the physical launch. So the dates still are not.
Wait. So the products are going to be here in June, but we get to have our hands in the products before the launch. So when does the pre-launch start? And when does the pre-launch is not. When does the pre-launch start? And when does the regular launch start? I need a timeline.
Exact yet, but that's our timeline. However, we will have replicated sites up by the end of March. So you will be able, you can start recruiting right now, right? We've got a workflow. You go in, you fill out the form. We've got everything that's cataloged in there that we need to know to make sure that if you invite anybody, we segregate that out per name by the names that they put in that field box. It actually works really, really great. But that's what we have to do right.
There's going to be like 5 to 6 months of like just straight up only recruiting and nobody gets anything. Like how is this even going to last? There's no way. There's no way. Like, especially so as somebody who has just helped my boss go on the journey of creating products for launching a hair care line, like in our salon, we just finally got it together. And she has literally been working on this for years. And we just finally have it set up so people can actually buy it from us. So you mean Tony figured out how to do this since last October? Okay, so say all is good and well and she actually did. There's no way this shit's good. There's no way. Like there's just nope.
Now, because we
don't think
really
so.
wanted to get people trained, and especially on the front end of the the
Paging
technology, because
FTC.
a
The
lot
link
of
is
people in
in
our
the
space,
description,
they
by the way,
struggle
if
with
anybody
that.
wants to
So
report
we want you to get
her
very well
stuff.
versed. So when you guys are ready, you know, when we get the replicated sites up and, you know, we start recruiting for the next couple of weeks, and then we have physical product, and then we're able to sell to our clients, you are ready to go.
So Tony, someone just messaged me and asked me that after these first 500 slots are filled, would we consider opening it up for another, few hundred people before we launch?
So we've actually spoken about that. We're not.
I love this because thank you, MLM Exit, for joining us. When she says, okay, can we just say how hilarious it is that they're going to be in direct competitors with MLM? Oh my God, my words. I've been listening to Tony too much long. I can't even talk. See what I just say? You get it. But like, what on earth? She gets so upset when people ask if they can be in another MLM. And she's like, no, yes, you can, but no, definitely not money. Like literally the anger, you can like feel it through the call, how just like butthurt she gets. And it's the funniest thing ever.
We're not going to say you can't sign up, right? The 500 slots are for the lead generation. That's massive, you guys. And just based on what we did.
But isn't this an equal opportunity? Only the first 500 people. Gosh, this is so terrible.
Today and yesterday. So, you know, again, Facebook and Instagram, they have to recognize who you are advertising, the algorithm and everything like that. This will be massive for you. So this will be a conversation that we actually have an upcoming call on Friday. We can discern, but for right now, for getting the leads and the shares, it's at a hard stop at 500.
So this is my question, and it's probably too soon to know the answer to this, but is there going to be an availability later on to buy stock into the company? Like say I got one of your $500 bonuses, would I be able to invest it back into the company?
So here's why I hate this question, because it's very clear that people are not understanding. What am I seal clapping? Like, who am I? Sarah freaking Hill. Like why? Okay. Chelsea. Okay. Start over. People are not understanding what Tony is saying when she's talking about shares. She's talking about commission shares, right? So we all know that. Everybody in the comments right now, and most people that watch anti-MLM content, you guys understand that the shares that people earn, like with money, when you're a founder, you'd use air quotes throughout all this entire video is just a whole air quote video, right? So it's profit shares. You're not getting like stock shares like people seem to think. So it just kind of shows that people are not listening clearly, or she's definitely not explaining it clearly, but people are still like gung-ho and excited about it because they're like, wait, but will I get a chance to do that later? Like, no, because you can't even get a chance to do that now, because that's not what she's talking about.
That's a good question. So when you're talking about private stock offering, that's something that and Betsy, I'm actually glad that you asked this question, because I've had a couple of other people ask this question. That's a conversation that we would need to have. I don't want to say no or yes, but it needs to be a conversation that, you know, maybe this is something that we could explore that could work in the future. I don't know. But for right now, what we have with the investor options, with the options of the first 500 to get the profit allocation, this is a hard stop
right here.
Okay, and then
we can
we're gonna get to that later.
One more question. I was just curious about who you're using, like for your IT team.
Oh, so she's amazing. You know, when we get the replicated sites up and, you know, we start recruiting for the next couple of weeks, and then we have physical product, and then we're able to sell to our clients.
I missed something
you are ready to go.
So Tony, someone just messaged me and asked me that after these first 500 slots are filled, would we consider opening it up for another, few hundred people before?
Okay, let
For
me get through
getting
this.
the
Sorry.
leads and the shares, it's at a hard stop at 500.
Okay. Never mind. I didn't miss
So this is
anything.
my question,
My bad,
and it's
guys.
probably
Sorry.
too soon to know the answer to this, but is there going to be an availability later on to buy stock into the company? Like say I got one of your $500 bonuses.
At all, not even close. So, and then if there's, see, I'm actually glad that you asked this question because I've had a couple of other people.
Okay, so
ask
the
this
question was, here we go. This is the question. Can you be involved with another MLM? This is the one. Sorry, I was like going back and forth in the video trying to find it.
That's a conversation that we
apologies.
would need to have. I don't want to say no or yes, but it needs to be a conversation that, maybe this is something that we could explore that could work in the future. I don't know. But for right now, what we have with the investor options, with the options of the first 500 to get the profit allocation, this is a hard stop. But
Okay, and then
we can talk about
one more question. I was just curious about who you're using, like for your IT team.
Oh, so she's amazing. She's actually somebody that is very, very well known in a lot of different circles, and she's in my very, very high end of my mastermind team. So she's the one leading it. Her name is Jessica Taylor from Lead Nerds.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Tony, Robin has asked, is this good for someone who isn't the best at direct sales? She's currently with another company that we're not in competition with.
So yeah, so we don't have, you guys, no matter what rank you are, we don't have a competing clause. The only exception that we have is we have two. One is it can't be another company with a hair care offering. And if it's from our...
My apologies. The question wasn't, can I join this company if I'm in another MLM? The question was, is this good for me if I'm not good at direct sales? And she literally doesn't answer the question and just gets mad about money.
Previous company, that's a hard no. You cannot be involved with them and with us at all, not even close. So, and then if there's another company that decides that they're going to play in this space and that's going to be their initial offering, you can't be a part of both. That is the only non-compete that we have.
And to finish answering that question, Robin, yes, I truly believe that the tools that are going to be offered.
Exactly. We don't have a competing clause except when other companies are competing against us, with us.
To our business partners are going to give you more than adequate education and props to be able to do things with this business you have not been able to do with anything else. In my experience in past companies, you walk in, you buy the product pack, and it's like, okay, here, go build a business, go build a team, go get customers. But with us, and especially getting in pre-launch, what we're talking about right now, and having all of these educational tools.
Every MLM offers educational tools and everything. It's just in your back office and it's right there. And then if you're like a high up leader, you're usually going live and doing all the other stuff. The education is literally always there. It's just that no amount of education and time taken and leads reached out to, none of that will get you to the top of an MLM. Then there's literally numbers to prove that. So it just, how can she go this far to say, after seeing everything that happened with Monate, and clearly she has the proof with when she joined Amari and then realized she couldn't make it to the top of Amari. So the only other option to put money back in her pockets was to start her own so she could be at the top.
Your back pocket before we go live sets you up for the most success that is possible. I mean, you are going to know these products inside and out. You're going to know the ingredients. You're going to know the whys and what fors. You're going to understand how to use the customer relationship management tool. You are going to understand the back office. You are going to understand, should I use a coupon code or give somebody a discount? Those are the kind of tools that true entrepreneurs need in order to make the best decisions for themselves, their clients, and their business. And so Tony and Jay have already set you up for only success by offering these things. So I'm going to say that's a hard yes for me.
Yep. So one thing that I want to do before I turn it back over to my husband, because we're almost at an hour. So you guys, we're so excited. So we're going to do a huge watch celebration Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're jumping on board with us, we're going to have all of these cool things, social media posts that you can use, things that we're going to do, training calls that we're going to do that can help you really, really get a hold on what the future is going to bring for you. So the best part is that, again, social media, we've created everything. We want you to have a face-to-face event. This is really, really important. If you can't do it, then you know what? You're going to plug
I
into
doubt she
our
even made
virtual
any money
call.
though from
You
it.
have to have a
I mean, she probably made
minimum
some,
of 5
but
true guests on the call. We're going to give
it wasn't what she
away
was used
2
to.
amazing prizes, and they're going to be awesome. So participate with us. Sign up tonight. You've got 30 days. If there's something you don't like, you don't even have to give us a reason. Just say, I want my $99 back. But that $99.
She says you have 30 days to get your $99 back. But the thing is, so if there's anything you don't like within 30 days, you get your $99 back. But didn't she say nobody's going to have the products until June? That's beyond 30 days. That clearly February. Like, what the hell? Like, that is such a scam.
We'll give you a credit to our business in a box when we get ready to secure those spots.
Maybe.
So the best part is that you have an incredible opportunity. You guys, I remember this back in 2014. So let me give you some foundation for this. Look, if we did $25 million in year 1 without Instagram, without all of this technology, without really any other tools, we can totally 4 to 5 times X this. And that's what we will do.
Without Instagram, how did any of these people get here? Social media, you ding dong? The hell are you talking about?
We will have the most successful launch in this industry, and we will do a minimum of 100 million in our first year. So are you ready? Because we are. And that is what we are preparing ourselves for. So, honey, take us home.
Where is she running these ads if it's not social media? Because she literally was just like, yeah, we don't need social media. So we're just going to run all these ads and get all these leads. Like, then, okay, were you running the ads, the yellow pages?
Yeah. So, every time we talk to a group of people, I get really excited. And I'm so amazed that we've been able to put this together, how well we've put this together, how well we work with our investors, and what the response has been from people in the industry. It's been overwhelming. Like Tony mentioned before, I came into this later in my career. In the last opportunity we were with, she retired me after 8 months. And that doesn't happen very often. But this is one of those opportunities that comes along. These first 500 people that are going to be signing up have a huge opportunity.
And here we go back with this is an equal opportunity, but only the first 500 people are going to have this opportunity. But it's all an equal opportunity for anybody who we recruit later.
Keep using that word opportunity, but it literally is an opportunity. And also something else to mention too is that those first 500 people that are going to be getting the leads and part of the training and everything, they're going to be instrumental in a lot of the things that we're putting out to the field. They're going to have a lot to do with other trainings, things we need to add, things we need to do differently. We're really looking to that first 500 as sort of, the eyes and the ears and how we're going to roll things out and stuff. So it's really, it's really a chance to be part of something. And
Jay, you're making me want to take a nap.
I hate that term ground floor opportunity, but this is really the chance to get involved with something in its infancy and have an opportunity to kind of steer its path. I got to give a shout out to my compadres on our board, Tessa and Adam. Thanks for being on the call tonight. You heard from Rob. His wife, Rhiannon, has been in network marketing for a long time. A lot of you probably know her. Phyllis and Harry, love you guys. Tracy was on. Her husband, Shannon, is fantastic. And Katie and Randy, I'm not sure if they're on the call, but they're our dear friends. They've been around for a long time. And you heard from Anissa, and her husband, Jason, is fantastic. And yeah, we're a lot of couples, but we've all chosen to work together. Maybe this is something that you and your spouse can do. Tony and I work really well together. Our other board members work really well together. Maybe this is a chance for you to do something with your spouse. Something to
No, this is a chance for you to lose money.
consider. And I also want to thank,
In my
people
opinion, of
behind the
course.
scenes that have been driving this. Kelly and Kim and Eddie and Alan. They've just been fantastic to deal with, along with our kids. A lot of you know Naomi and Catherine. And so this is a labor of love for our family and our board of directors families. So thank you for being on the call tonight. Thank you for taking the time, again, like I said before, on a Monday, dinner time, homework time, little kids getting baths and playtime and stuff. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule. I hope that all this made sense. Reach out to any one of the people that are on this call, the board members that I mentioned, myself, Tony. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. And again, thanks for spending time with us. Tone, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Yeah. So one thing I want to clarify, you guys, it doesn't matter if another company in our industry has hair care. It cannot be their main offering. So if it's skin, I don't care if it's Oliveta, LifeWave, Amway, Shackley, Herbalife, it doesn't matter. If their main product offering is not hair care, you are good to go.
It's really confusing that she even says that, because is their main product hair care, or is that just their first product? Because she's talking so much about all these other products. I'm very confused about what the actual focus is with Fermaglo. So I don't get it. I don't get why she's so mad.
But there is a hard stop. You cannot be in the previous company that we were in and be a part of this at all, period. So we can talk about that offline. And I know that might be a little harsh, but I want to respect them. We started with a clean slate. We're so excited to be here with you. We're so excited to, have incredible products and an opportunity for you. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for being on. We appreciate you. We'll keep you posted on the calls that we're going to be having in the future. And you guys, please don't wait. Be a part of this. See what's going to happen over the next 30 days, because it's going to blow your mind, the amount of training and resources that we have. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Take care.
All right. So that happened. And it was so hard to listen to. Oh my God, you guys made that so much more fun than when I recorded it the first time. I'm so glad I did this live. I'll definitely be doing this more often. This is definitely way more fun. So after that happened, though, I did post on my Instagram the little spiel about how she doesn't know the comp plan. And my guess is that other creators have talked about how she does not have a comp plan. Because she might have found my video, but mine was you couldn't hear her talking. So but it doesn't matter. I'm sure other people are talking about it. I've just been in my own world these last few days. But then I saw her. Let's watch it. This is so funny. Hang on, let me get it ready. Are you guys ready for this? We're just gonna cover this real quick and then I'm gonna take off eventually. Where's my sound?
Pop in here real quick. My name is Tony Van Schoik, CEO and co-founder of the new fermented personal care products line called Fermaglo. And I just wanted to come in here, try to be as professional as possible, but you know, also deliver a very clear message. I've been sent some stuff over the last couple of days, and it actually. Hi everyone. I just wanted to pop in here real quick. My name is Tony Van Schoik.
Yes, we're starting over.
CEO and co-founder of the new fermented personal care products line called Fermaglo. And I just wanted to come in here, try to be as professional as possible, but you know, also deliver a very clear message. I've been sent some stuff over the last couple of days, and it actually makes me sad. It makes me sad because
that's because my Zoom is off, and if I change
I don't even know them, feel that it's.
It keeps that's why I didn't want to touch it
again.
Hi
everyone.
That's my fault, and it's because I can't. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like pulling a Tony right now. I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand why it's that big. I just want to listen to her talk. All right. We're just gonna leave it like this.
CEO and co-founder of the new fermented personal care products line called Fermaglo. And I just wanted to come in here, try to be as professional as possible, but you know, also deliver a very clear message. I've been sent some stuff over the last couple of days, and it actually makes me sad. It makes me sad because people who do not even know me, I don't even know them, feel that it's okay to, one, make assumptions or, you know, give fragmented clips of what actually, you know, was said, and it had a behind it, right?
There's no context behind you not having a comp plan. That's the whole context. You're trying to recruit people into a company and you don't have a comp plan. What more context do we need to just cut that fragment out and show it to people? That's the important part. Bro.
Now, I thought about doing this and going Bongino style and sharing those, but I'm not going to do that because one is that I don't want to give my time to any of this, but I also...
But here she is giving her time to it.
Will voraciously protect my name. I will protect the company, and I will protect the opportunity, and especially the people that are locking arms with this. And I am determined to change the network marketing industry for way better and with just more tools and things that people can use. And if you've watched anything that I have shared, you know, over the last probably 3 weeks, you will see that, you know, we're doing things differently. And that's including, you know, the technology piece to it, the AI, everything.
You're doing things differently than most companies. I mean, you're launching without a comp plan. You're asking people to give you money, $99, and then you're not giving them anything back. And then you're like, yeah, sure, you can get your money back if you decide you don't like the products in 30 days, but we're not going to give you the products for 6 months. Like, girl, listen to your own Zoom call and tell me that you would be convinced.
Like that. And we're going to have an absolutely phenomenal comp plan, and we're going to do things that no other company is doing. Now, this research didn't come lightly, right? I have looked at over 300 comp plans in my 25-year career. And, you know, alongside with one other expert, we looked at 70 top companies and said, what are we going to do different to be different? And that's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, then show me what it is. Because all talk doesn't mean shit. And is right now, the only information we have is that you're taking money and there is no guarantee that we are getting anything out of it. We, as in anybody who is thinking about joining you.
And the other thing is too, is the numbers have got to be solid, right? So with all of the new software and technology and everything that's out there, you know, and this is why we're in pre-launch right now. We want to get people trained on the automation. We want to get people trained on the technology and the AI, because Our industry is so far behind that.
She wants to train people, but she literally barely even spoke on that. Like, what am I giving you $99 for you to show me how to use? If she is convinced that, like, she's, seen everybody's comments, she's seen fragments of videos. So this is me not taking out of context. Tony, this is the whole video. I still have no effing idea what you're offering. All I know is you're taking my money and I won't see any return for you want me to start recruiting, but you don't have a comp plan. And the whole thing is about recruiting, right? So this is worse than a pyramid scheme, in my opinion, because right now it's set up where she's the only one making the money. That's not a Ponzi scheme. There's a word for that, but it's not good. Whatever it is.
So, we're going to give these
Now I'm yelling.
tools, so basic tools that everybody can use. So we even have an amazing AI training coming up next month. So
yes, she has concepts of a comp plan. Exactly. Let me put that comment up there. Yep. That one.
Oh, again, what can we do different? How can we be better? And the other thing is too, is that if any of you have any questions at all, I invite you, reach out to me. Let's have a phone conversation. Let's get on Zoom. Come here to Charleston and we'll sit in my conference center and we'll discuss all of the things, or all of the, I guess the word that I said, insinuations about who I am, about what the company is about, and all of the things that we're doing. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Let me clear it up.
Isn't that what the whole Zoom call was supposed to do? You're supposed to clear it up for people so they can decide if they want to give you their money or not. But there's not much information there. This is a pre-launch. This is a fake company
for you. And the one thing,
a fake company, you get what I mean by that. It just is, the company is not launched yet.
Thing is that, if anybody goes to Google me, or they know me or know of my reputation, is that integrity and truth is my number one thing. And that you can't,
says the conspiracy theorist that spreads alternative facts on her freaking Instagram reels every single freaking day, or Instagram stories every single day. This girl does not talk facts. She does not talk integrity. It is, in fact, quite the opposite.
You can't buy it. You can't sell it. It's just who you are, rooted from within the core. And that's why we're going to be super transparent on the ingredients, the clinicals. You'll get paid in real time in your back office, and have, again, all of these automation tools that you can use. So I just wanted to clear that. I wanted to be very clear. I am not afraid to have a hard conversation and answer hard questions or concerns. And that's what we're here to do. And we're also here to, debunk rumors that MLM is some kind of, terrible place for people to be. It's actually a great industry.
Only if you're at the top, my dude. Only if you're at the top. And that's also like a really shitty place to be, because then you're at the top of a company and you're just, stealing money from other people. It's like off the backs of other people. It's very sad.
Like when you have a great company that has a great product and a great comp plan, and they're actually, giving you the tools that we have right now in technology to use, it's so much simpler. And again, simple is a great thing. And not only that, it's not just tools that we're going to have, it's other tools out there like ManyChat, which is absolutely amazing, by the way. And if you want to see how it works, drop the word link either in the comments or DM me, and that's all automation. We're going to partner with Sherry Tree and Code Breakers. And
so if you comment on her shit, it's automation. How are you even going to have a conversation with her? And a lot of us are already blocked on her page. So
the BANK system, because she's got an amazing platform. We're partnering with GHL to bring you that customer relationship manager that we're going to, bring to the table. I really call it client relationship motivator. We're going to have, like I said, AI training and technology and all the different things. So, the one other thing too is when, people are talking about something and they're giving their opinions and everything like that, that is their opinion. They're more than welcome to it. I embrace free speech, free enterprise, all of that stuff, right?
Then why are you so mad right now?
It's what I live for, right? The Constitution and the Bible are priority in our lives. And, that's why we're seeing such a shift right now with everything that changed recently. But I truly believe, I know that this company is going to disrupt everything, and it's going to bring so many people together. We're going to build amazing communities, and we're just going to lock arms, and we're going to be business partners. We're going to be lifelong partners for the rest of our lives. So you guys, thanks for tuning in and listening to me today. I hope that you have a blessed rest of your day and week. And like I said, if you want to get more info, just let me know. All right, take care. Mwah. Love you. Bye. Hi.
So that happened, which I thought was funny. Anyways, I just really wanted to kind of close out and show you guys that, because it's so cringeworthy. I can't anymore. I don't see this making it very far. If it does, I'd be surprised. I just don't want anybody to lose money. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in with me, or whatever it is that Tony just said. This was so fun. And this is not going to be an MLM disruptor. It's definitely not going to be an industry disruptor. Not at all. It certainly isn't. But we're going to keep disrupting the MLM industry. That's what creators like me and viewers like you are here to do. So thank you guys so much for watching and chatting with me and the super chats. I love y'all so much, and this was really fun. We will do it again soon. And yeah, if y'all see anything crazy, please just send it to me and I'll be down. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have the day you deserve. Hope it's a good one. Bye.